So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Opts for safety. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Belletti. Cruyff. Now it's Puskas, and this is Cruyff. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. That's a good run down the left. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Griezmann. That's a shade optimistic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cruyff. Danger averted for now. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona deciding to turn to the... And Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top drawer. Barcelona are in front. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann, Batistuta, he's had a shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
And the finish! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Zanetti. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Zanetti. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to play it through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Robson. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back on the way. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. Griezmann. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Decent enough try.
Messi certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Best. No way through. And it's Griezmann. Robson. Messi. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Puskás. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And this is Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Robson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he was alert to it. Played out to the right.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Now it's Pelé, and it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Howson. Puyol. Turns back here, probably the best option. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta. Out to the right. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé. Griezmann. Oh, good spread.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, Puyol. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 35, el dorsal 3. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Not the most accurate pass. Howson is the team's great visionary. Donadoni. Now Howson. And it's Iniesta. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's fallen kindly here. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pirlo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Shot, Griezmann! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Indonesia leave it late, but in the end... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Indonesia against Indonesia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to...
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dink through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Oyarzabal, and it's Carvajal. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. And the counter is on. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the right. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Carvajal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Zico. Tonali, Vitinha, Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oyarzabal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Griezmann. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Played out towards the right wing, fired deep towards the back post. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's been shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still goalless. Oyarzabal. And that interception was... He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short, and it's Carvajal looking for the run, and he's straight offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Quality ball. Oyarzabal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. That'll be a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Carvajal. That's tidy. Played in by Danny Carvajal. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Some really good ball, but takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. No, that's been intercepted. Tonali. That's a little off target. McTominay. Dunk, spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha. Zico. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Griezmann is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Kukçu. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Griezmann. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Dunk does well to stand firm and defend it. Tonali.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dunk gets over and intercepts. Kukçu. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Zanetti. Oh, that's nice. And it's McTominay. Can he get it through? Now it's Griezmann.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Zanetti. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Here's Bitinha. Nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Howson. Now it's Zico. Tonali. Chips it through. Howson cuts it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's worked it through. Decent chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Zico.
Number 4.
Good chance here.
Number 9.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
So, third corner of the game. He's shooting! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zico. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Kukcu. He has found the way through. Pings in across. Real chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they...
And that will be the final act. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Just a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to...
Van Nistelrooy! And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Too close for comfort. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, picked out brilliantly. Aims beyond the defence. Griezmann receives it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete shapes to shoot. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Khan. Griezmann could try cutting inside here. Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And they've got a throw. Knocks it into space. Zanetti gets into a good position. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Messi with the short one. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's going for goal! Cleared without hesitation. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! And the shot! And somehow he can... Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good take in a good area. Alexander-Arnold. So, what can they make of this? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, the puck... Batistuta! And he's done very well to deal with it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 2, then. They've played it short. Takes a shot! And that was very necessary. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's crossed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Terrific header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great chance!
Zaidan.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Indonesia have their third corner. And it's McTominay. Goes for a shot! Oh, off the bar! McTominay. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That's an excellent interception. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Zaidan.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
He's had a shot! They've done it! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And then... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Oh.
And the second half gets underway. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Messi. He's looking wide. Showing good feet. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Could be danger here. Chooses to go back. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's in a great position here. Here's a chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Albert Ferrer clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot could be on. Turns and goes back. And this is Perez. Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, and he's found a way past. He's found some space. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Opts to play it back. Turan, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Good ball, good take. Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's away. Shoots! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 73 minutes is number 10.
Donatoni.
Lionel Messi.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Back into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some resolute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super ball! Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McTominay does well to get it back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
So much touch, shot a goal! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the bit. Griezmann! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi! And that has been clubbed away. Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here. Tries a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Takes a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
4 added minutes has been
Time added
indicated.
on 4 minutes. And Batistuta! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Batistuta, Donadoni simply refused to be outdone there. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Aduh.
Batistuta, totally unstoppable today.
Thank you,
Everything
Bang.
he touched turned to goals.
Apa namanya, gue dikasih banget tuh.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yuk,
I
yang
think
mau
we just
mabar.
saw a team
Mabar
winning
mau
by
otentik.
playing to their strengths.
Atau
There was a clear picture of what they set out to do,
apa
and the
namanya?
players were determined to deliver it.
Otentik kah? Atau dream? Yuk, mabar nyantai pagi-pagi, bro. Yuk, mau otentik atau dream, bang? Yuk. Siap. Nah, seru nih kalau serius. Dream, nggak apa-apa ya, dream ya. Oke, bang. Tadi gue dibantai sama Bang Wiro ya. Halo, Bang Wiro. Namanya main, bro. Kadang menang, kadang kalah. Tapi banyak kalahnya sih. Oh. Oke. Habis begadang kayaknya. Ayo Bang Wiro. Silakan, Bang. Mabar nggak Bang Wiro? Tapi jangan bantai gue lagi, Bang. Thanks Bang Zaidan, makasih Bang. Tapi kayaknya Bang Zaidan nih ini ya, pemain apa? Pemain pro nih kayaknya. Tapi Bang Wiro skuadnya nggak terlalu bagus, tapi udah divisi 2 ya. Keren banget loh, Bang. Yang ngeri tadi ini Zico-nya ya, Zico. Ya, mau mabar nggak Bang Wiro? Oh, siap. Siap. Kayaknya udah pada dari malam nih begadang ya. Thank you Bang. Bantu subscribe ya. Thank you Bang. Easy, easy, easy. View profile.
Spread out to the left.
Dari Ribo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Indonesia against Monaco.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there.
He's had a shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness. First quarter of an hour gone. Vinicius Junior.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aims beyond the defence. Tangerang. It's Tonali. Haaland. And the finish! That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now it's Azar. Zanetti. Azar. And it's Rice. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Out towards the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good spread. Hazard finds himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the
Indonesia
field,
are
number
opting
11,
for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Monaco looking to pass their way through. Perez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Monaco finding their passes. Messi.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
McTominay. Zanetti. Batistuta. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's worked it through. And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belletti. Lewis promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rice. Now, can they get him away? Turan. Oh, this looks sharp. Perez. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Rice has created one goal already. And they've switched it over to the other side. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Griezmann. Belletti. Messi. No, it's not getting there. Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri.
Hello bro.
Tonali. Now it's Haaland.
It's you?
Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Monaco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball, good take. Decent chance!
Oh. I'm lucky.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Albert Ferrer gets it away.
Nice try.
Tunisia are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Perez. And he's whipped it across. Azar. Now it's Haaland. And it's Rice. Tonali pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a nicely weighted pass. McTominay. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Konate. Rice. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Zanetti. Perez. And this is Griezmann. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17, Perez. Coming on the field is number 27, Serginho. Substitution.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Monaco have their third corner. Turns and goes back. Now it's Rodri. That's very neat. It's a promising position. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Batistuta. And it's Serginho. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Mbappe. And here's Inzaghi. Grealish. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, his big chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Monaco after 89 minutes is number 11, Filippo Inzaghi.
Monaco take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And this is Batistuta! And that's that.
Good game, bro.
Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all,
From
Jim?
China. Yuk, yang
it.